Okay.
Okay.
So before cars, think back before technology, before you had gas pumps, where would you look for a Buddha before there was a gas pump?
Yeah, before there were gas pumps, I think you'll have to look for Buddha in the village market.
Okay. Now that we got the important questions out,
Okay.
mm,
Okay, so as far as I know, you have been, whatever you want to call it, a spiritual path, enlightenment path, or meditation path, whatever name, Adhyatma path, whatever name you want to give it, you have been on it for a while. So if somebody was, say, like just starting, or even if they were, they had started some time ago, they didn't have clear idea. So what will be your recommendation, your advice, or what you can teach or say from your own experience?
well,
If you want me to ask that question in different way, I will say that, say like, say you have a little brother or little friend. He is like 22-year-old. He has completed his college. He is like, he is doing okay. He is ready to start his career, and that way he's fine. He has education. He has degree. He can get a job. Maybe he already has a decent job, and he's saying that I'm really, really interested in spirituality. And so, what advice you would like to give?
I can give a few different pieces of advice. I think the first advice I would give is that take care of your physiology,
Okay.
because the path to enlightenment, during the path to enlightenment, you cross over the ocean of worldly things.
Okay.
And the vessel which you use to cross over the ocean of worldly things is the body. If you put a hole in your boat, if you damage your body, if you put a hole in your boat, you're not going to make it all the way across the ocean. So everything you do in life, all the experiences you have, will be progressing you towards more enlightenment as a being, as a conscious entity that is always growing. Existence is such that we are always growing in happiness, always growing in fulfillment. And that's the way life is structured. It's not just structured that we would be happy, but in a world where things are relative, it's structured that we would continue to be more happy as time goes on. And however much happiness we achieve, however much enlightenment we achieve, there's always an infinite amount more enlightenment and happiness we can achieve. And so there's no limit to how refined the relationship between the self and the self can be. So my advice is, this body is like a tool. It's like a lens. You don't want to scratch your lens. That's the first advice. Take each experience with open eyes. Each person you meet with open eyes. Every person you meet, you could learn something from. There's not even this person is a bum on the street, they're alcoholic. You give them $1 and you feel bad for them, but really something they might know or something that they are might be a lesson for you. So pay attention to every experience you have in your life. Then more specifically, techniques that have helped me, I think this concept of rest and activity is important. You progress, you evolve through rest and activity. So you learn during the day, and then at night you sleep, and the information you learn is restructured so as to be useful, like a filing system. You write a lot of notes during a meeting, a lot of crazy activity, and then you take a break and you file those papers, you file those notes into filing cabinets, and that way the information is easily accessible, it's useful. And so all these experiences that you learn can be useful in that way, if proper rest. Beyond regular sleep, there's techniques like the transcendental meditation technique that give you even deeper level of rest, is even better for that kind of reorganization. But that's an additional specific thing that I felt was good for me. But that's I kind of was born into that path, so I haven't tried really other things, but it works for me very well. But other people might have other experiences, the things that works very well for them.